from the streets of the Bay Area. It's time for What Is It?
What's happening? What's up? What it is? It's your boy G-Stack, G-wayt, the producer, a.k.a. your favorite producer, a.k.a. Mr. Couple Bands. What's happening?
What it dooski? It's your boy Drewski. And if you ain't have a clue, baby, and if you ain't new, baby, have a clue, baby.
And this is episode 2 of the What Is It podcast. We are your humble and gracious hosts. And once again, it's supposed to be 3 of us.
It was supposed to be 3 of us, right?
It really was. But
what is going on with our third co-host?
Our third co-host is
my brother
slacking on the macking, slipping on his pimping. He ain't getting to it like he's supposed to do it. And it's for surely getting on the
macking on his macking.
I've called this man. I've tried to get him up here 4 times today. And he's still, as you can clearly see, it's just me and the ski. But, you know, we don't stop the train just because one wheel's broke. We're going to keep this thing moving. Non-stop, non-moving.
Train don't stop for nothing.
Non-quitting. We are resilient and unyielding. We're going to keep this train going. So, anyways, back to the matter at hand. Ski.
Yes, sir.
What's popping, man? What's been going on, dog?
Man, brother, it's been a crazy week, ain't it?
Talk about it.
Truthfully, ain't Kendrick pull up into the Bay?
K-Dot showed up to the Bay Area. That was a movie.
K-Dot and SZA pulled up to the Bay.
Yeah, man. And
the GNX concert.
It's funny because I was reading these comments talking about how we kind of adopted Dot. Like he's like, you know, like his daddy ran out on him in Chicago, and his mama moved to LA, and his stepdaddy became the Bay. So we kind of adopted it. That's like our little stepson, you know what I'm saying?
In a real way. That's cousin.
Chicago is his bloodline, LA is his heart, but the Bay is his soul.
In a real way. That's why he cousin.
Yeah, that's fair. So you went to go. You got to go, right?
Yeah, man. You know, I got to go to the concert. You know, I got to get the in-person visuals, and I got to see, you know, everything happen in real time.
How was it, man?
Man.
What was like the biggest highlight there?
Honestly, when he performed Not Like Us. I'm telling you, brother, the stadium
and the shot heard around the world
went stupid. This was probably like the loudest I done ever heard.
Man, of course.
Oracle Park. Like, this was dangerously loud.
Man.
And I heard people was watching from the street too. They was dancing, and
of course. Look,
it
don't matter what part of the Bay you in. If we know that there's a party happening, we for surely gonna figure out a way to get up in that joint.
Always.
Even if it's in the street. That's how sideshows started.
Exactly.
Somebody couldn't get into the function at the park. Yep. Somebody couldn't get in, so what they decided to do?
We bringing the function outside.
Exactly. They started spinning their cars and shit. That's exactly how it started. But that's good, man. I'm glad you got to go. I'm glad you got to experience it. I didn't, you know, I've been busy.
Producer lifestyle is always working.
Never not working. Shout out to my man D.O. for that. You know, no days off.
In a real way.
And money always. I can't forget, you know, they a package. You can't say D.O. without saying money always.
Can't.
Especially when it comes down to no days off. But yeah. So you got to see the concert. You enjoyed yourself. Anything else happen, man?
Man, I was done after the night.
You were done
in a real way. Brother went to the crib. Man, I heard it was popping. The whole city was popping.
Yeah, you didn't luck up, man. You didn't.
Man, you know, I seen a couple folk. I ain't gonna say nobody.
Tell the truth.
Man,
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Don't shame the devil. You can't go outside. Why?
It's a problem.
Why is it a problem, sir?
I don't know why it's a problem.
Why the fuck is it a problem?
Sometimes, you know, things just happen, and I don't have all the answers,
Man,
for every
you
every
caused the shit
situation.
to happen.
I don't be the cause.
You
bro.
are the cause. You are the common denominator behind
doing
this shit.
doing my
So
own
for
thing.
those of y'all who don't understand, this man Ski cannot go outside because every time, not some of the times, every time, he's getting wifed up.
It's crazy.
You getting wifed? How the fuck?
I don't know why. I really
You don't know
why.
how to stick and move, man.
Brother, I was sticking and moving. I'll tell you this. I started from the top level and I made my way down.
You got on the
In a real way. I was able to. I was maneuvering in that piece for real.
Man, you
couldn't. If you jacked for me, I was not in my seat. I'll tell you that.
That much I do believe.
I'll
But I
tell
think you
you-
got dragged. I think you was getting pulled like Fred Flintstone
I was stick and move.
Man, shame on you.
Had to.
Shame on you,
I
man.
had to, brother.
Look.
But I'll tell you this.
Go ahead.
Everybody notices a vibe when they see one.
This is
I
true.
bring that with me
But that's in you,
everywhere I
not
go.
on you.
in a real way.
It's in you, not on you.
Always in you now.
Yeah, no, I've taken this man to a few different events. Mind you, I'm literally going to work. I'm handing him off the fun. I'm there to work. I let my man's run the fun department, and he's up in there turn. Every time. We went to cave.
Man, I like to have fun.
We went to the cave,
I'm
man.
going outside. We gotta have fun, right?
My
boy?
man, my man walks through the door. What happened? What happened? What happened the moment we walked through the door?
I don't know. Somebody always seems to like my jacket or something. I guess I green fly jacket. I guess
The first thing that came out of her mouth was, "Ooh, I like that jacket." And she started rubbing my man's arm.
I like to stay fitted. You know.
No.
Fit coordinator.
And she wouldn't leave him alone the whole night.
Oh.
No, she followed him like a lost
man.
puppy. And I was just like,
Man.
dog.
But I was sticking and moving.
No, you weren't.
I was sticking and moving.
You were entertaining too long. You were there. You sat there for a good 2 minutes. And was feeding
2 minutes
into-
too long. Is what
Yes.
you're saying.
Yes. Feeding into, just shoveling it into her. And she claimed you at the end of the night.
Nah, man.
She
Nah,
did-
that was
look.
that was later on in the
No,
night.
no.
That happened later
No.
on in the night.
She claimed you. By the time that we hit the stage, we got on stage and we are working. My man's is stuck.
Oh,
Couldn't dance with nobody. Couldn't move.
She
couldn't-
found out where I stayed at. She found out where my
She ain't even
section
supposed to
was.
be on stage, and she found you.
She
I
found
was
out
like,
where my
brother.
section was. I was trying to stick and move, brother.
Man, shame
I
on
can
you.
only do so much in certain situations.
See, here's the problem.
without killing the vibe.
Here's
You feel
the
me?
problem. I've been doing this since
Gotta
I've
keep
been
the vibe.
16.
I be bringing it though.
I've literally been doing the party, the promotion, the hosting shit since I was 16. Shout out Big Rich for allowing me to come and host some of these events, especially the ones in San Mateo when all I had to do was just walk down the street. Them events, I could just go in. Yeah, I've been doing this since I was 16. So it's nothing new. It's a different group,
Yeah.
same shit.
Yeah.
Same exact shit. And
big difference in dynamics.
I figured out how to move and do what I need to do and get the fuck on, because the rest of y'all can have that bullshit. Honestly, if I could be G-wayt and not have to do that part of the job,
Mm-hmm.
oh, my life would be so much easier. Oh, the stress levels that I would have would not exist.
Oh,
Oh,
How
the
my-
peace. I'm trying to work hard so I don't have to leave. I could just be in the stew.
my blood pressure.
My blood pressure would
Go
be low.
down.
Wouldn't have to take Irish sea moss and soursop leaf. Oh my God. Oil of oregano would be the main go-to for my immune system would be. I'd be 1,600 pounds lighter.
Ooh, man.
I'd
Oil of
float.
oregano. He getting right. He
Man.
said detoxed. I'm
That's
trying to get rid of everything.
Everything?
Everything?
Everything.
I'm
trying to
getting
get rid of everything.
You gotta get rid of it.
Yeah, man. Anyways, you are listening to the What Is It podcast. I'd like to welcome everybody, all the subscribers, people who are just tuning in, people who are just fans of the show, people who are watching this later. Make sure y'all follow us on our social medias. At the bottom, you should see all our, I'm looking right now, I'm looking right there. That's our Instagrams. Make sure y'all follow us there. Keep in contact. DM us what you like. DM us what you don't like. DM us just to DM us. You know, slide into this man's DMs.
Oh, Lord. You
Please
start trouble.
slide in this man's
You really
DMs.
trying to
Cause
start
him
trouble.
as much headache as you can. Anyways. Yeah, I'm going to hell for this. Oh, mom's not gonna like
my
me.
goodness. You are just wrong.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
my God.
this week we got to do this because it's coming up.
Yeah.
Sunday. It is going to be our father's
Yes, sir.
60th birthday.
6-0.
Big 6-0. And I got a special gift for my man.
I'm knowing you got a big one.
Oh yeah, no, his gift, and he has to wear it for 2 days on his birthday. He has to wear it
man.
on his birthday. So on Friday,
You're disrespectful.
it's not. It's not
the
disrespectful.
egregiousness. Where's the egregiousness?
It's
folks.
not
The
disrespectful.
egregiousness.
But he got to rock it. He got to live it out one good time. He's been this way since he was 28. Since I was a baby. Since all of my life I've seen this man.
You gotta take him back in time.
I gotta take him back in time.
You gotta bring him back to his old days.
back to when he was out there on the 4 wheels.
You see
When he was about
Oh my goodness.
rock, skate, roll, bounce.
Brother, the last time I seen this man on 4 wheels, it was a skateboard. And when I seen him ride the skateboard, man.
You are diabolical with this. What happened?
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast.
Man, look, I was there with you too, and that shit. My man saw a 12-year-old go down a half pipe, and he looked at us like,
why can't y'all do that? Like you know how you be having your dog or your cat, and you be like seeing other cats and dogs on TV, and they be like,
why the fuck
why
can't
can't
y'all
you
do
do
that
that?
shit?
You know, that's how he was looking at us. Like, come on,
And so I said,
little Tony,
I was
little
like,
Tony
"All right,
Hawk.
Pops, I'm like, you can't do it either. He said, watch me.
Oh my goodness.
For those of y'all who haven't had the gift of seeing a 45-year-old man get on your skateboard,
Oh my skateboard.
your skateboard,
The one,
and get
the
to
one
the top,
the one he bought
for me,
you.
the one he bought me for Christmas, and he got on, and he went to the top. He did all this like this. We weren't forcing him. None of this was us being pushy.
Nah,
He climbed to the top of that half pipe, watching the other kids, and he got to the edge.
But
Looked down.
But wait. You gotta mention this after this. Before you go on. He said, if I do this, y'all gotta do it.
Oh yeah, that's
y'all
our
gotta do
father.
it.
That's our
Yeah.
father because he deep for surely is. Like, look, if I can do it, if I do this,
If I can do it,
I need to see y'all do
I
this.
need to see y'all do this.
Y'all got to do it. And we were like, I bet.
All right. Well, if you do it, and
I got you.
I got you.
This is not. You ain't said nothing
You
but a
ain't said
thing.
nothing but a word.
The man who raised us gets to the top of that half pipe, and the kid gives him one instruction. He just tells him basically, do not lean back. And when I said that's the first thing my guy did, y'all ain't never experienced a 45-year-old man slide back in front on his back.
Wait, but you gotta really you gotta understand this was a buildup because he had to prep himself.
The whole park
on the half pipe.
The
he
whole
had
park
to prep himself.
Nobody at the park was
He's
moving.
setting up the board, getting the kickstand right.
My man's had everybody looking at him.
trying to follow the instructions of the little boy talking about
was
something.
11.
Just lean into it. He just said lean into it and don't lean back.
And
boy, oh boy,
that was hands down the first moment in my life where I realized my father's just a man.
Just a man.
My dad is just a man.
Trying to do the best he can.
In
a real way.
Best. He's trying to be the best man he can be. And I gotta give it to him.
I gotta give it to that man. And
but
for
then
years,
then he got up. He got up off of the flow. Let me make this perfectly clear. It did not land the way he thought it was. He did not land in any way that was appealing for us. Nope. In fact, I think everybody at that skate park heard it and collectively, in unison, said, "Ooh." It was bad. It was just bad.
From the thud to the
thud to the slide, to the stand up, to the stand up, to the limp off. Oof. And then he still had the audacity to look at us and say, "Y'all turn. Y'all go.
Y'all go."
We both were like,
we looked at each other like,
no, no, this is not, no. I'm cool off this. Now, looking at that,
to do that.
I ain't finna, looking at that, take me home. Take me home.
Don't do it.
I think that was the day that my
I'm gonna stick to this quarter pike right here.
My skateboarding career,
and I ain't gonna try and inspire to be like Tony Hawk. I learned that you liable to twist your ankle going down the half pipe that day.
Fast forward a month later, my dad was still in pain. We were like, "You still ain't healed from that?"
Still hurting in my old injury.
He was like, "You gonna get there when you old enough, and you do something stupid, and you fall." And bust yourself, it's gonna take you a long time to heal. I live my life with that in the back of my mind because I know I am not.
That was a cold
month.
Day.
Yeah, that was a cold piece. Cold piece. Yeah. So our dad's birthday, he's turning 60 on Sunday, and we gonna celebrate him the right way. So if y'all got time, DM us, like, comment, subscribe on this video, wishing our father, Bill Grant, a happy 60th birthday.
William Grant.
The third. we gonna give Trey some birthday wishes.
Got to.
Yeah, man. Because there's a lot of people were not blessed to have their fathers in their lives. And we
we were definitely fortunate to have that.
Definitely fortunate to have a father in our life. Even though I get my work ethic from my father, and he was always working. So
always,
we respect him, we love him dearly, we're proud of him, and we hope that we can be a quarter of what our father is
in a real way.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
dying to say something.
No, go on. Come on. If y'all don't know, this is Paul.
Yeah, tapping in with Paul.
Paul of Edge Studios. We're part of the Edge Studios family.
They keep me off camera because I have a voice for radio and a body to match. So that's what we got. So I just turned 58.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel, holy smokes, I could be your dad. And I'm glad that you actually know yours because I probably would be your dad.
Listen. If y'all saw Paul and then y'all looked at us, y'all would know Paul ain't our dad.
All right, so Paul, I'm a little light-skinned.
A little? You missing a few shades of gray.
I got them right up here. So they're on top.
They thought I was light skinned.
No. If Paul is light skinned, you just ashy. You just need some lotion.
Let's just say moisturize. Moisturize. Well, what I was going to say, your dad's 60. Congratulations, Dad. You got 2 fine sons here. I'll tell you right now.
Thank you.
But you must look like 110 because I know these guys. Talking about moisturizing, Dad probably looked like the original California raisin.
Nah, Pops
say black don't crack, but hold on.
You know what's funny? Pops probably takes those Illuminati baths and shea butter just to stay looking about 28, 29.
That's the difference.
He understands.
He bathes in bath salts. I smoke them. I got it. Okay, good. Thank you. So.
You know what? Just for nostalgia, my old sponsor. I'm shouting out Hyphy Juice on that note. On that note, Hyphy Juice, we need to renegotiate our old contract and see if we can get that sponsorship back up. Cause
look right up into that camera right there.
In a real way. Hey, Hyphy, it's good. It's good. Let's bring that back because I got a new platform. As you can see, I got a new platform. Come on, let's do something, man. Let's make it happen, Captain. Anyways, we're gonna transition. We're gonna do a little bit of. I'm gonna shout out a couple of my partners. Actually, one of my partners. In a real way, we gonna
Bay Area's music special. Ain't
yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this segment. We're gonna try this out, see how it works. I like to shout out my brother T. Carrier. Definitely a legend. Definitely been putting in a whole lot of work. We're gonna go to my favorite single that he's released recently. The Shift. We're gonna show some light, show some love. This is the What Is It podcast. Hey Paul, let's go to that. Go to my man's video. Let's show the world what he's really working right.
Yeah. I just wrote me up something cool right now. I'm gonna smoke this shit the whole time I rap. Yeah. Look, part of my energy if it seemed like I'm in a rage. Lately I've been trying to stay engaged, I'm hardly amazed. Rappers keep coming out with trash, yeah, all be the same. Songs for the algorithm, nigga, they hardly get played. My daughter told me drop music, my streams were slow. 4 albums back to back, nigga, I seen the growth. They looking at me as a leader, they need the hope. Trying to do some shit these young niggas ain't seen before. Had hoop dreams till I fell in this music thing. Smoothie Baby wasn't nothing but my little username. Blew up kinda fast, had to mob and use the name. Never quite fit me, had them thinking this dude is lame. But one thing I'll never be is a lame nigga. Even with a drinking problem, stayed in my lane, nigga. Gave a bunch of opportunities, money changed niggas. Made it to the top and fell out with the same niggas. It's fuck them if they was disloyal. Every nigga is a king, but they ain't this royal. Awkward moments with my pops since mom's left. You think we all forgot about him, not much time left. I still harbor resentment from being young. He wasn't there to protect me from being dumb, and now me and my son got issues like me and him. It's hard work on the journey to being men. I'm here for it. It's the cold winter. I prepared all year for it. They craving real music, man. They been all ears for it. I can feel the shift like I put it in gear, boy. They don't know what I had to do to get here, boy. Man, they don't know what I had to do to get here, boy. Yeah. Look, it's all part of the plan. I ain't come this far to just arrive, the part of my plan. On another wavelength, goodbye, part in my hand. Palm out, reaching for your mind to your heart in my hand. Everything I manifest, know that I thought that I can. Everything I'm doing now, know that I knew that I would. Everyone I let go, know that I knew that I should. Try to do me bad, but you see it ain't do you no good. Devil is a lie, I hate those, but true to what's good. Traveling these timelines, get a good look at me now. Here's a little news you could use, start booking me now. Soon you gonna have to buy a ticket and look from the crowd. Back from the future, but I'm better, it took me a while. The process is called aging. I'm free of all the evil obsessions that y'all occasion. Seen the weak roads they paved, the ground's breaking. I'm laying foundation on top of where roofs caved in. New real estate, migrants from simulated worlds in a real estate. God body mind of a scholar with a dealer's face. I can numb the pain for you, tell me if you feel away. Throw away them pills, make them demon layers peel away. That made you diminish your worth and took your skill away. Took the bullets out you, but it didn't take the bill away. Things change when you put a hill in a killer's place. They don't know what it took. They don't know what I had to do to get here, boy. Yeah.
What's happening? What it is? What it is? What it is? What is it? It's your boy G-Stack G-wayt, aka your favorite producer, aka Mr. Couple Bands.
What it do, ski? It's your boy Drewski, and if you knew, baby, have a clue, baby.
Yes, and that was my man T. Carrier, The Shift, featuring Neo Neo the God, King, NTG. Yeah, man, I love that record, man. It was so fire that my man's made me break out my own pen. Man. He made me break out my pen. He did a challenge to all rappers.
No, I know you.
And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Break out that notebook.
And niggas know G-wayt is a better rapper than most of y'all motherfuckers.
You ain't even get on your phone. You brought out the notebook.
I broke out the pen, the notebook.
Pen and paper.
I lied on my verse. I said it's really been a minute since I penned it inside of my phone.
Not real. Why?
I lied to the motherfucker. I had a notebook, pen, and paper. So yeah, man. Shout out my man T. Carrier. That record is fire. The whole clip, everything about it is fire. Yeah, man. So I gotta do another. I also gotta shout out somebody else, man. So
who'd that be?
Today was this week was interesting.
Man, it's been a crazy week, man.
So I went to Instagram. I went to Instagram, like it's a place. I went to Instagram.
He was on Instagram.
Yeah, I saw this dude doing on the Grammy. I saw this dude doing like this thing called a 12 o'clock push-up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did this like he's literally doing a push-up, but he's pushing up and like doing like
in a clockwise,
in a
position. So he's going
clockwise. And man. I'm looking at my man do it, and my sarcastic ass. Look, I'm
serious as hell.
I'm very unserious. I'm looking at this shit like there's gonna be some motherfuckers that's gonna look at this and say, "I can do that." And they ain't drank nothing but hot dog water.
They've been eating hot Cheetos,
been sitting on the couch, ain't lifted nothing but the remote,
drinking Dr. Peppers all day,
just mouth washing with Jack Daniels, like that type of shit. And I'm like, yo, I instantly left a comment, and I was like, this is a warning. Make sure y'all learn how to do a push-up before you try this shit.
Before you do anything. Make sure you can do a regular
Make
push-up.
sure you can do be regular first.
If you can do 25 regular push-ups right now,
you good.
You good.
You can try this, but
you're green.
But if you ain't about that push-up, if you ain't done any,
if you ain't been in them push-ups,
shut the fuck up
you
and
ain't,
just watch
you ain't
the video.
done push-ups in a couple. Just sit down.
This challenge is not for you.
This challenge was not made for you.
And so the guy who did the video,
don't hurt yourself.
The guy who did the video, he laughed. He's like, I'm glad somebody said it instead of me, right? So we on the same page, right? You know, we on the same page.
I thought it was common sense, but
I get hit with the most egregious comment. What? You can't do a push-up. Why the fuck you talking? You sounding arrogant. You
kidding? Now, brother. Now, folk want to be haters.
I'm putting 20 on 10 as I say this.
Now, folk want to be haters.
Just mad aggression. Just the mad, like just straight East Coast. Where I need to see you do a push-up.
It's too real.
I was like, who the fuck said this? I look, and shorty from the Bronx.
Oh,
BX, New York, was popping.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, oh, she don't know me. Oh, I'm about to. You picked the right one.
Humbly, respectfully.
You picked the right one. I told her, look,
I'm about to put you in your place.
I'm like, all right, let's do this. Me and you. Whatever you do, let's do it. And she posted up this little video talking about how she just got used to doing the diamond push-ups. I've been doing diamond push-ups since high school.
Diamond push-ups?
Straight, without no rest. I'm like, all right, let's get to it.
We understand the basic push-ups, but diamond push-ups
is different.
They're basic. We've elevated from
we doing all types of push. I'm ready. So we hop on live and I gets to work. I'm like, let's go. How many we doing? We kept it cordial. She did 10, I did 10. The diamond, straight diamond. Easy work, right? 10. And then, but here's the
10,
thing.
we can do that again.
Here's the thing. I thought that was gonna be it and we was gonna be done. Dap it up.
It's a challenge.
But here's what she did. She said, and she started doing more push-ups. I was like, oh, you ain't said nothing but a word. Let me get to work.
She thought you can out.
She thought I was tired.
She thought she can out.
She thought I was finished. I said, nah, let's get to going. She hit 5 more push-ups. I said, I'm hitting 10. Let's go. And as soon as I hit my 10,
sweetheart,
she looked up. She was like, oh, he's still going like it's nothing.
We can crank out one-handers.
I was like, I'm ready. I stays ready. And she do calisthenics. I've lift weights. I got power. And she got stamina.
Lifting weights.
I'm
doing calisthenics.
I'm ready for whatever.
Big body weight.
But nah, I say all that to say, I now got an East Coast partner, Mimi. What's happening? What's happening, Mimi? We gonna get some more workout in. I see you, and we gonna make some more magic. When I come to New York, yeah, you gonna take me to the yard with all your folks. When you come to the Bay, we hitting the gym, and I'm gonna introduce you to my folks
in a real way.
It's all love.
We've been running them hills.
We
out here. We run them streets.
We miles.
The miles.
We do miles. We don't do yards. We do miles.
We from a land where we do the beta breakers.
Mm-hmm. We run from one part of the Bay to the other part of the Bay.
That part in a real way,
nonstop. So
nonstop.
We are now at the health part of the section of this show.
That part.
What's your health goal, man? What's your like?
When you guys were talking about push-ups, I was like, I can't even do a real push-up. When I do a push-up, I look like, what's that dance that looks like the worm?
The way. Oh no.
The way. Because my stomach's doing all the pushing up.
I mean, hey, look, you sometimes a little cushion
pushing out kind of
helps.
It helps.
It helps in certain aspects of your life.
Yeah, as long as you can get within 10 feet of what you love.
You need 10 feet. You need 10 feet.
Well, whatever the
Paul's a
distance is.
different being, my man. Paul. He said, I gotta get. Look, if I could get the other 10,
5 more.
5 more inches. I'll be there. 5 more feet. And now he took 5. And I got 5 extra to spare. She took 5.
Took 5. I got 5 extra.
I got 5 extra. I
got
can
5 on
spare. She got
tight on me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Anyways, man. So what's your fitness goal?
Man, I'm really just I've been on that fitness goal lately where I was just trying to, cut and lose weight. But now that I've kind of like gotten down to a manageable weight, I'm really just trying to just lean myself up, put on a couple of more, pounds of muscle. I'm right around, 205, 204.
Okay.
Trying to get around 215.
That's good. 215, that's the goal?
215. That's
215. So what's the body fat percentage?
body fat percentage, I want to say probably about 18.
You want to be at 18 at 215?
I mean, right now.
No, but I'm saying, what do you want to be
right now?
What do you want to be?
You want to be 215, 15 or 14 if I can.
So,
but I mean, I know mentally, like in how certain studies are, like it's not too realistic to expect to get to 14 or 15. I mean, maybe 15
at 215.
But like I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna be hungry.
Hold on,
hungry dog.
Because you weigh about 205 right now. And you're trying to gain weight and get to 215.
No, for real.
At 15% body fat, that means you gotta bulk up like a mother.
True.
Like you gotta, like I'm talking.
But it's mainly protein. That's why I'm saying. Like it's gonna be more protein and just building body mass.
Man, it's that, and then actually using that shit for what it's supposed to. If you're gonna eat that much protein, you gotta be
putting up that much weight in the gym. I mean, ultimately, you gonna be building that weight in the gym just off of the strength of doing your workout program.
Yeah,
and focusing on.
But you got to progress.
It's hypertrophy. That's what it's about.
But have you been doing that?
Yeah, progressive overload. You gotta slap.
So what is your current PR?
My current PR, I haven't tested it as far as like slapping a full max, for like a 1 rep max. But as far as like a set regimen, I'm doing 225 at least, 10 times.
Okay, because I checked my
popping 225.
I checked where my possible PR is for a 1 rep.
Mm-hmm.
So I went, me, I'm 3 plates, 315. Everybody's seen it.
Yeah, you pushing 315.
I was like, let me see how much of a difference just throwing on 325.
Right.
325, right? Like that shouldn't make it's 10 pounds heavier.
Right.
It's significant. That shit is significantly heavier. I'm talking like I'm on my 4th rep. And I'm like, well, let me see how far I can go. I'm already gassed.
Yeah.
But I know at least with 315.
Muscles already depleted.
With 315, I'm still able to knock out at least 6.
But your muscles are used to it now. That's what I'm saying.
But at the same time, 10 pounds?
Extra
Dog.
10 pounds
I was done after 1. So 325
Literally.
is now my PR.
325?
325. I'm trying to get to where my man Theo is, where he's like 405.
Oof.
Bruh. Like,
oof.
I'm.
You know what I got at home? I've been kind of storing it, and I've been trying to get all of the right materials to use it. But I'm just keeping this little mass gainer to like really bulk up.
Gainer?
It's just whey protein, but it's
okay.
It's a GNC whey product that
My thing is,
help build muscle.
It does, but I did the crash. I did the New Year's crash diet where for like a week straight before the New Year started, I was like, flushing out my whole body.
You did the 30-day detox?
No, I only did a week. Like not eating for 30 days sounded wild to me. I don't think it's impossible. I just said it sounded wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
And you
I
just have to
remember
drink
when we
water.
did. Yeah, That's the truth. Because you remember when we did that 30-day water challenge? I only
Yes.
lasted. I was
But
only
okay,
in that for about close to 15, 20.
yeah, you
20
didn't
days.
even finish.
I
did.
didn't finish.
You had so for those of y'all, I would love for y'all to try this. Those of y'all who watch at home, try to drink a gallon of
water a day.
A day for 1 month. Every day you have to finish 1 gallon of water. It's gonna do a couple of things. Number one, you're gonna have to piss like a motherfucker.
You will be running to the bathroom.
You are going to be running
5,
to the bathroom
6, 8 times a day.
like the first 3 days.
And if you're my age, 16 times.
16 times. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're gonna be. It's gonna be a headache. That's number one. Number two, it suppresses hunger.
That too.
So when you start realizing
When you're drowning, you can't eat.
you're like, I'm not really hungry. You just sitting there. You drink a full gallon every day. Your stomach is just like, I got to get rid of some of this water. Like before I do anything. And then because you're not eating as much, you're not adding additional fat to it. It's just
In a real way.
it's just sitting there.
It's just water.
It's just water. And water's
Just water.
a lot easier to come out of you than, food. And
it actually gets rid of all those toxins.
exactly. And then the last big thing, and this was the big eye opener for me, was you lose that hazy, you wake up and it's
Yeah.
like, everything's in a fog.
You wake up with a whole bunch of more energy.
way more energy.
You
wake up
like,
thinking
oh,
clearly.
wow.
So,
I'm not even tired anymore. Like I was tired before, but I'm not even tired anymore.
yeah. So I encourage everybody, try the 30-day water challenge. Just
In a
1
real
gallon
way.
of water, 30 days. Then get back to me. Leave a comment inside of the video and let me know.
Also, if you
how it
work
helps.
out and you doing this water challenge, you'll notice a lot more side effects that are beneficial for you too.
And if
with
you
the good
are
skin,
a
glowing
lady,
skin.
if you are a lady and you do this challenge, I guarantee you're gonna start feeling differently too. And if you're a man and you do this challenge,
you're gonna start feeling different.
you're gonna start feeling differently
Mhm.
in a real way.
In a real way.
She gonna feel different. Am I wrong?
Both of y'all.
Both of y'all
gonna
feel differently. It's gonna hit,
It's gonna hit
and it's
different.
and you're gonna look down and you're gonna be like, "That's me." She gonna,
Well, God,
she gonna be like, "Wait a minute, is that me?
I ain't know it looked like this.
Is that me? 2 hands? 2 hands?
That's me.
She gonna come back.
She said.
She gonna.
She said 2 hands.
Is that me?
Crazy.
Is that me? Yes, that's you.
Yeah. It tastes like nothing.
It tastes like it's supposed
It
to.
tastes like water.
It tastes like nutrients. Just natural.
That's what it's. Aquafina.
It's your man G-Stack, G-wayt, a.k.a. Mr. Couple Bands, a.k.a. your favorite producer. This is the What Is It podcast.
Yes, it is.
And we'd like to give a shout out to Impact Music Group, Joaquina Lazama. Well, you do it.
IMG, Joaquina Lazama in the building.
We had our little baby sister, Baby, called me. So she's getting a shout out only because she called me. That's the only reason why she's getting. She just called me. I'm gonna call you back as soon as we finish up this.
That
we
part.
and we wrapping up right now.
We finishing it right now.
This has been episode 2 of the What Is It podcast. I like to thank you guys for staying with us, just for kicking it, talking shit.
Yep.
Same ish, different toilet. Tune in next week, next Thursday, same time, same station, same video, same YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment,
Down
share.
below
Follow us on Instagram.
on Instagram.
Make sure y'all hit us up. Tell us what you want us to talk about. Any artists who want their music shared and heard, please send it to us right now.
DM us.
Yes, this is your man G-Stack, G-wayt, a.k.a. your favorite producer, a.k.a. Mr. Couple Bands.
And you already know what it do, Ski. It's your boy Drewski. And if you new, baby, Get a clue, baby. We out of here.
We out.